You know, one of the toughest lessons above all else is a guy's own space. Normally when you do something incredibly cool or weird, it's just how things are. Like, for example, getting involved in a high school reunion, or any other reunion for that matter. It's not smart or correct, but it's just one of the things that makes us what we are. I'm the best. I'm the awesome. I'm the only Media League.
Shadows of the night, when you face the darkness, call the power of the light. Let your heart be fearless. Never give it up, never give it up. If you're strong enough, get the power. Keep the faith and you'll survive. Until kids can see who you're inside. Shout it out and make it loud. Everybody take go. There's a secret lost in time. There's an ancient story. One for all and all for one. Fighting for the glory. Never give it up, never give it up. If you're strong enough, get the power. Keep the faith and you'll survive. Until kids can see who you're inside. Shout it out and make it loud. Everybody take go.
It's the new Media League channel or show. And now here's a man who makes his own cheese dogs as his lunch. Our friend and yours, JNF.
Thank you. Now that you know what type of food I like to eat for lunch, meet the lumbering brunch. My co-hosts Sonic, Amy, and Tails. And now the reason I'm here. This time Twilight Sparkle has selected Raptor Lodge as the place to hold the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic reunion.
Wow! When you stop to think about it, it's been like 4 years since G4 has been on the air.
So the question is, how exactly are we going to celebrate this momentous occasion with the G5 ponies? Knuckles, the Echidna had an idea. Why don't we put all the names into a hat and shuffle them up, and whoever's name you get, you go give them a wedgie. Great idea. Not a lot to do with the magic of friendship in My Little Pony.
DNF, how about an evening of entertainment with the local theater company, the Raptor Players?
No, Amy. Not a good idea to get actors and YouTubers together.
And these YouTubers.
Especially those actors. So instead, hey, we're all going to meet in the center of town. Now Sonic Boomtails is going to fly over in his plane and take an aerial photograph.
What if somebody blinks?
Well, we'll retouch the photograph, Tails and Amy. We gotta airbrush most of your teeth out anyway.
If you can't be with the plane you love. Love the plane you're with.
Oh, the twin can't sleep on the table. Izzy think he can't sleep in the chair. So what's how just out some apple juice so he can sleep pretty much anywhere. Spitfire can sleep out here in the boathouse. Kitty has the kitchen floor. That dragon's getting pretty dangerous, so he can sleep in the silverware drawer. Now my sisters can pump in with mine. I'll sleep in an orange crate. Sonic, Blaze the cat, Defies, Pump the dragon. Can sleep in the car as it was 68. It's okay to rent a couch. Or a sunshine down by the lake. But tell all your friends and relatives and colleagues, believe me, it's a big mistake.
Okay, here's the situation. You sure told a lot of people about your friends snoring. Yeah, and you think it's good at first, but later on it becomes a real annoying thing when you're trying to sleep, even when very hard you're trying to. Yeah, even when you try to cover your ears or with earmuffs to make things a little bit quieter. But then it gets louder and you get really, really cranky. So here's what you do. Tell your roommate to stop snoring. Make sure you tell everyone. Tell your roommate to stop snoring. Tell him that the sound he's making is going to be hard for every time you go to sleep. Tell him to stop snoring. All he knows that he and just be a rude person waiting to pounce on every word that you can come up with. And you got him to stop snoring and sleep quieter, and that's just what you want him to do. Now, he may suspect that you're some kind of cop or wanting to keep things quiet on your own terms, but he'll never prove it. As long as you told him to stop snoring. Yeah, but don't thank us. That's what friends are for. It's time for the Raptor Lodge word game. Today's winner will receive this coupon from Silver's Kitchen Cleaning Services. It's our brand new computer router treatment. Has a big download gave you bad files? Does your hard drive suffer unexpected malware? Then let us come give your system a little extra cleaning. Oh my. Okay, cover your ears. Here's Octavia. Twilight, you've got 40 seconds to get Octavia and Melody to say this word. Home. Home. Yeah, okay, Silver. And go. Okay, Octavia. This is something you say when hey to DJ Pony. You say, I'm out. Okay, but this is in the song. I'll be blank for Christmas. Broke. Okay, this is when you see a house for sale and you see an article about it, you say that would be a perfect place to hold a private concert. Twilight, we're almost out of time here. Okay, Silver. Now, Octavia, if you are lost in the woods one night and you can't see where everything is, you need a way out as you hear music and home. If it wasn't for DJ Pony, I'd never find my way home. Yeah, of course. Well, I won. I won? Holy Celestia, I actually won something.
Media League will return after these messages. We now return to Media League.
Everything you're watching
Is for sale. Well, during Lego's time with extreme stunts, they were trying to find new ways to make Lego feel more than a mere child's toy. First, they tried walking on a trapeze over a cliff, playing tennis on a plane, swallowing goldfish. Well, on Lego Island Extreme Stunts, they had their own person like that. Lego's own daredevil, Pepper.
my father would scare us silly from learning about most of Pepper's goofier stunts before or Extreme Stunts game came out. Apparently, Pepper would gather a bunch of kids into the stove and watch him stand over a hot stove and fry a pound of bacon and with apparently no shirt on. Yeah, he was the first person to understand that bacon was bad for you. Yet his stunts were getting much weirder than the last few. Because most of the time when he's no longer filming a new video game since after her Lego Extreme Stunts, he used to swallow stuff. Like, for example, golf balls, door handles, every once in a while a small appliance, and then he saw this submarine of the old Alpha Team Lego set outside. And then he says to my father, one day, Mr. Gray guy, I'm going to eat that sub. Pepper's plan to ingest an entire submarine was a threat to some people. My uncle was living in one of the boxcars at the time, and he was afraid that Pepper later on would eat him out of his own house and home. So he saw Pepper tapping on the submarine of Alpha Team, all nervous like. So then my uncle said, when I asked him, what's Pepper doing? Well, all he said to me was, Pepper was looking for a soft spot on that old Alpha Team Lego submarine.
Pepper was crazy enough to eat that submarine. Oh, my old series partner, her Gamma would have tried to trace your stuff, but nothing that big. Oh, he would have eaten a bicycle or a oven, but when Pepper bit into that train, his teeth exploded like a balloon full of badniks. Each and every one of his teeth had to be filled. It broke his spirit, you know, it really did. Pepper's daredevil days were over. Oh, sure, he would have eaten a ball of aluminum foil at a party, but after the whole submarine incident, that was about it. When Pepper was in the chapel lying on his deathbed, people would come up to him and say they have officially declared that Alpha Team of Lego had lost the license. Since he closed his eyes, smiled, and said what were probably his last words. Never bite off more than you can chew underwater. Well, this My Little Pony reunion of G4 with the mix of G5, we were planning to take a group photo in the air, is turning into a portrait of disaster. Sometimes I think the Those characters are just one chromosome away from dragging their knuckles on the ground.
How can that be when you can tell them to meet in the center of
Exactly.
town?
All they have to do is look up into the sky and stand in the middle of the street. Rarity and Pips told us to bring the plane in lower so you can't see or mess up our dresses. And others just wanted to delay it for another month so they can go
Plane
on
is
a
going to be
diet,
1,000 feet up. Nobody is ever going to notice. What a bunch of morons.
Says the pink hedgehog who spent $10 on acne cream.
I had a flare-up. So
I just told the Wonderbolts to stand over the grocery store awning.
Grocery store's got a new awning?
Oh yes, they figure their shops are going to be in the picture. So they're fixing their stores up.
Well, that will be interesting.
That is until they saw the advertising potentials. So they put a great big sign up. Coffins priced to move. Oof. With free pickles. Those are cucumbers.
Oh well, it sucks to be them anyway.
Yo, Mighty. Yo, Mighty.
Oh, JNF.
Mighty, you haven't been in touch with me for so long. I wanted to know if everything was okay. You know it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon? You're not just getting up now, are you? I mean, when'd you go to sleep?
Mid-October?
October?
Yeah, why? What month is it now?
Well, it's February.
Oh, for heaven's sakes! This stupid alarm clock, I should have been up 2 weeks ago. So, anything good going on here about the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic reunion thing? Do you think maybe I can join?
Not unless you brush your teeth first. Well, we all showed up for the aerial photo just as planned with the G5 ponies, with Twilight and her friends of G4, but it didn't go quite as well as we were hoping it would.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better day.
Could have wished for a better pilot, I think. Sonic Boom Tails' plane was not equipped to fly with all that aerial photograph equipment.
His plane really isn't equipped to fly, period.
That's true, so he borrowed a plane from Stark Industries, one of them water dive bombers. We're all standing there, sitting up the sun, smiling. Tails comes in, pulls the wrong lever, soaks us with 1,200 gallons
No, I
of
really
water.
didn't mind getting wet so much. It was just that red chemical they added to the water. It really itches. It's fire retardant. Oh, no. Did you not see the photo? It looks cool. Really great at the same time. Giant big finger pointing at a lot of people, all covered in water and red chemical liquid. Uh-oh. I know what that sound is for. Or it's meeting time.
Well, we don't have to worry about spontaneous human combustion anyway. That was the bad news. The worst news is Sonic Boomtails had his finger over the lens. Complete waste of time. Yeah, you and Tails go on ahead. I'll be right down. So if my mother's watching, I'll be heading straight home after... Head back to my home after the meeting. The whole G4 reunion didn't work out so well, so we're going to try again next year. And for the rest of you, thanks for watching, and on behalf of myself, Tails, Amy, and the whole gang of the Media League channel, keep your stick on the ice.
Come on, everybody. Meeting coming to order. Move it. Move it. All rise. Mortis, Vaco, brilliant, awesome.
Awesome. Sit down. Alright, girls, cover your ears, and guys, bow your heads for the man's prayer.
I'm a man, but I can change if I have to, I guess.
Now, everyone, I just had a talk with Twilight Sparkle and